I'm Grace Buren, Programs Manager at SIAM. I'm especially excited to be with all of you today as it's my first year with the challenge, and it's been an amazing experience to get to see how incredible this program is and how talented all of these students are. Each year, M3 Challenge poses a big, open-ended, real-world problem for teams to tackle over the span of 14 hours. Our goal is to inspire young people to pursue education and careers in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. So we provide a unique opportunity for participants to be able to see the value in their math skills. So for those of you tuning in on the live stream, this year we asked teams to address a problem we called the rise of online gambling, what's at stake, which asked students to answer questions like, should we be concerned as a society about the growth in online sports gambling? How much money is being lost to sports gambling in the US and the UK yearly? How much is too much for an individual to spend on online sports gambling? This means that our competing students had to start from learning about the issue, diving into the data we provided, filling in the gaps, and figuring out how to use math and data to help provide insight into solutions. These finalists excelled both in their modeling and in their exposition, and they did it all in 14 hours. They represent the top teams among the 770 teams that competed this year. They're truly exceptional. I would now like to introduce the Chief Executive Officer of Society for Industrial and Applied Mathematics, Suzanne Weeks, who earned her PhD in Mathematics and Scientific Computing from the University of Michigan. So welcome, Dr. Weeks.
Thank you, everyone. Good afternoon. I'm just going to warn you, I'm going to ask you to clap every so often. You've done a lot of hard work, those of you who are in the room, so we can just celebrate ourselves and celebrate all the people who have brought us here to support you. Well, first, congratulations to the students, the teachers, the coaches, and the parents who took up and met the M3 Challenge. Okay? So it's not just us in the room here, but the thousands of other students who participated. And what does meeting the challenge mean? It means being creative, being courageous, and going forth without knowing that there's an answer at the back of the book, right? There was no answer at the back of any book. There's no answer, one answer lurking out there. It meant also communicating your ideas and your approaches in a way that others could understand you. I'm going to say thank you here and there, and I'd like to say at first, thank you to Jane Street for hosting us in this wonderful place. So can we give them a round of applause? And of course, especially a thank you to MathWorks for continuing to work with SIAM and continuing to trust SIAM with the MathWorks Math Modeling Challenge. We all appreciate your investment in the future of our next generation of problem solvers and in the power of mathematics and computing to understand, model, and address real-world challenges. So thank you so much to MathWorks. So what we've done during the MathWorks Math Modeling Challenge, M3 Challenge, connects directly to SIAM's mission, right? What SIAM is about connecting mathematics to the real world across engineering, industry, science, and society. At SIAM, we support research that develops new mathematical and computational methods and techniques, work that helps solve real problems and move fields forward. We bring people together through conferences where ideas are exchanged, collaborations begin, and communities grow. And we publish books, we publish peer-reviewed journals and SIAM news to share that knowledge and make sure that important work reaches as broad an audience as possible. SIAM also serves as a trusted source of information about the state of applied math and computational science, and we advocate for our community across academia, industry, and the federal government, especially in the US here. At the end of the day, again, SIAM is about building and supporting a global community of people who use mathematics and computational science to make a difference. So technically, we have 14,000 members in SIAM around the world and thousands more who read our journals and our books, as I say, who go to our conferences and all these sorts of things. But we still need to engage more people in what we do, in the mathematical and data sciences and technical computing. And we need to develop and shore up a community and a workforce that is quantitatively capable and even expert. So SIAM runs exciting programs to foster the development of our people. You are all our people. Welcome, people. You're all our people. And we execute our educational and outreach initiatives with the help of funding from organizations that value the applications of mathematics. For us at SIAM, some of our big partners are MathWorks and Simons Foundation, also based in New York City, being two of our major partners, and with supporting organizations like Jane Street. M3 Challenge is and has been a successful example of a program that can transform perspectives, pursuits, and outcomes, and really foster individuals to think creatively, to quantify, and offer insight into big, real problems. What do you guys think? Do you agree? Am I making this up? Right? So you guys, the teams in front of me did a fantastic job this morning. I hope that you're 100% convinced that math is important for making decisions and making choices. That math is important for understanding the world. There's really no endeavor that you can engage with that doesn't involve the mathematical sciences, right? Stats, computing, data analysis, modeling, and for so many for which math is absolutely fundamental and intrinsic. So, as we've heard, SIAM's first math modeling competition and challenge took place in March 2006, and this year marks the 21st year of the Math Modeling Challenge. And in those 20 plus years, over 14,500 teams have hunkered down and met the challenge. That's over 65,000 students, right? 65,000 students have submitted a paper. Over 5,000 unique math teachers have coached teams. Over $2 million in scholarships have been awarded. Each year, we award $100,000 in scholarships. And this year, we had 770 teams submit papers for their review, and judges, and more than 115 judges worked to assess papers, with 12 of those judges specifically focused on the technical computing aspect. The papers of the teams sitting in this room were read by between 15 to 18 professional mathematicians, and were subject to intense and sometimes heated evaluations. I've not heard anybody got hurt or anything, but I know that there were spirited discussions. And of the 770 submissions overall, around 175 submissions used MATLAB to do the majority of their coding and were considered for the MATLAB Technical Computing Award. So let me give a special round of applause for the three teams that we heard this morning who are competitors for the Technical Computing Awards. And 115 of those technical computing papers were assessed in the technical computing triage. So the 9 teams in this room, of course, have risen to what we consider our highest levels in the M3 challenge, and congratulations, okay? I'm sorry, I'm gonna make everybody clap one last time, okay? And so at this point, I'd like to welcome Tanya Kuravila from MathWorks, who will be presenting this year's Outstanding Communication Award, followed by the Technical Computing Awards. Thank you so much. And again, thank you to MathWorks for doing this for us.
Hi, everyone. Congratulations. I quickly wanted to say all of you did a fantastic job, and y'all did really good today. So I'm going to start by announcing the M3 Outstanding Communication of Results Award. So MathWorks is struck by the extraordinary clarity, presence, and polish of students talking about their solutions at the final event. In 2019, an award was created for what the audience saw and experienced today, excellent communication, and grace under pressure. Though all teams demonstrated excellence, we picked one team that stood out the most. The M3 Challenge Outstanding Communication of Results Award goes to the best overall presentation of the day and adds $500 to your overall team scholarship award amount. This year, the award goes to Liberty High School. Congratulations, guys. And now on to the M3 Challenge MATLAB Technical Computing Awards. MATLAB Technical Computing Awards recognize the team for outstanding use of MATLAB in solving the challenge problem. To be eligible for these awards, teams must perform the majority of their coding in MATLAB, but are free to use additional programming languages. There are 3 teams awards for MATLAB Technical Computing. 12 judges specifically assess code submissions from more than 248 teams over 2 intense rounds of review to determine the teams that best advance their model using MATLAB. So now for these awards and the winners. In third place, judges made the following comments about this paper. The judges were impressed with this submission's thorough description of their modeling, along with plots that were visually appealing and informative of their key takeaways. The team stood out for incorporating demographic markers and a unique feedback system to their Monte Carlo simulation, creating a thoughtful and realistic model of behavior over time. With the Team Scholarship Award of $1,000 overlaid on any other distinction, the Technical Computing Third Place Award goes to Stuyvesant High School. Now for the runner-up. Here's what the judges said about this submission. Judges were highly impressed by the team's development of a GUI in MATLAB that displays the outputs of their simulations and allows users to adjust inputs to visualize how gambling losses increase over time. Judges noted that the UI was well made and provided an accessible way for users to explore demographic inputs and compare gambling losses with compound income growth, making the results easy to understand. With the Team Scholarship Award of $2,000 overlaid on any other distinction, the Technical Computing Runner-Up Award goes to Haberdashers' Elstree Schools. And now for the winners. Judges had this to say about the paper. The judges were impressed by the team's complex Monte Carlo method, which tracked bets made each month, monetary gains and losses, and the state of individuals, including risk tolerance and propensity to chase losses. The judges noted that the team's description of their algorithms and code serves as a wonderful guide for future competitors, with explicit use of built-in MATLAB functions and clear step-by-step workflows for their algorithm featuring a helpful gambling pipeline diagram. With a team scholarship of $3,000 overlaid on any other distinction, the Technical Computing Award winner goes to Colchester Royal Grammar School. Congratulations to all of you, and now Grace Murin will present the overall M3 Challenge Scholarship Awards. Thank you.
Thank you, Tanya. The M3 Challenge Finalist Awards honor the top 6 teams for outstanding mathematical approaches to the 3 main prompts in the challenge problem. Teams were asked to create mathematical models, justify assumptions, define parameters, describe their process, analyze effects of change, and describe results. As has already been said, more than 115 math and computational professionals assessed 770 submissions over 3 rounds of increasing intense scrutiny to find creative, thoughtful, well-justified, and reasonable solutions. Judges have arrived at the 3 papers that will be awarded the overall 3rd place, runner-up, and champion titles. When I announce these teams, they should come up to the podium and accept their big checks. Here we go. In 3rd place, the judges were impressed with the consistency of this team with solving all 3 questions. Their presentation was outstanding with a good balance of details and being succinct. With a team scholarship award of $10,000 overlaid over any other distinction, the award of M3 Challenge 3rd place goes to American Heritage School's Palm Beach campus. And the runner-up, the judges thought this team did a good job of conveying regional differences and incorporating them into the model. They did a great job discussing those differences and gave great insights into their results. The judges also liked that they effectively modeled the important impact of parlay bets in sports gambling. With a team scholarship of $15,000 overlaid over any other distinction, the award of M3 Challenge runner-up goes to Arizona College Prep High School. And now, the M3 Challenge champions. The judges were impressed by this team's ability to look at the whole picture. Their paper flowed well and established continuity between all 3 questions very early on. With a team scholarship award of $20,000 overlaid over any other distinction, the award of M3 Challenge Champion 2026 goes to Edison Academy Magnet High School. Congratulations, all of you. It's an incredible accomplishment just to be here today. Congratulations to our top teams. And this concludes the M3 Challenge 2026 awards ceremony.